Hey everybody, Nicky Boy here.
Oh, I got it wrong. I folded it.
Let's go to Nevada. These ravens in Riley, Oregon are acting kind of weird. There's that one right there. And that one over there. I think they're young, I'm not sure. And then there's the adults. They're sitting there squawking. I threw them some bread. They don't want any. Ah! Come here! I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I think it has something to do with this guy. Like they're attacking him or something, I don't know. Here we are, David, at the Royal Peacock Opal Mine. That's the gift shop and the showers. This is where the people live back here and everything. There's a whole campsite. We've got our tents up. Got the trailer unpacked. We've been eating stuff. Had some salami, some proteins, crackers. Can't even get any radio stations out here with this thing, but this thing is actually really powerful. So, like, I don't know. Just can't get any radio stations out here. There's no reception on my phone. There's no reception on Chris's phone. There's no reception on David's phone. We're pretty much out in the middle of BFE nowhere. And Thor's having the time of his life. He's just appreciating every bit of it, I think.
My night cat.
Man, my cat. David's about ready to get his pills and take his pills. Chris is in hinge at it. About time for bed. It's 8 o'clock. I'll wake up and dig up some opal. Here we are, the Royal Peacock Opal Mine gift shop. Signed in just now. They definitely have a lot of really pretty stuff here. Interesting tabbing on that. Too much flash. Look at that. Just like what we do back home. Let's do this. Oof. Oof. So these limb caps. David and Chris hard at work at the Royal Peacock Opal Mine. We already found a couple of good chunks of opal, but I've been digging this hole right here. The earth is a whole lot more hard to move than you would think. It's just chunks of almost shale, but it's dirt. We haven't even went through our tailings yet. I just kind of dug out and then pushed it out. We're going to go through our tailings here in a couple hours, but I'm going to go ahead and go ham on this hole a little bit more, probably take the wall out. Yeah, the wall is a good 12 feet high. The guy said you won't really find from here down. Thor!
Hey, get over here.
Of course, my dog's being a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Well, we did our 8 hours.
Yeah, I'm straight.
And we didn't come out with much, but I'm going to go ahead and finish up the video when we get back to Oregon, back to Prineville. And I'll probably put a little bit more on here of our night. We're going to stay one more night here at the Royal Peacock. And yeah, we got gifted a couple of things. We gifted out a couple of things. And it wasn't a terrible day, but we didn't strike it rich. You'll see. What focus? That's a different type of jumper than I've ever seen here in Nevada. It's got kind of a green hue to it. It's a nice, shiny little jumping spider. Everybody knows how I like the jumping spiders. This is a new variety I've never seen, so yay! Little green jeweled guy.
Here's the reality guy.
So here's my favorite piece I got out of today's dig. It's a really pretty piece of opal. Got a couple of good pieces. Not much fire. Got the grind on some. See if there's any fire inside of them. But I don't see any yet. Got this one gifted to us. There's supposedly some fire inside of it. I'd have to cut it open to see. David found this piece. And I think it might have fire deep inside of it, so I'm going to work it. We found quite a good chunk of black. David found more black opal than I did. This is the only piece of black that I found. I don't think there's any fire in it, but it's an alright piece of black opal. So we got our Nevada black. We've got a couple of different limb casts. This stuff's more rare than petrified wood. It's almost petrified wood, not quite petrified. We got this limb cast. I found that. There's a couple of pieces left over, and we found a opalized log that we dug out. It's really not that great of opal, but we're going to make some cool stuff out of it. It's going to look real pretty at the end. Right now, it probably doesn't look like much of anything to anybody, but we have it now, and it's Nevada black, and we're going to do stuff with it. And I hope you enjoy what we do with it in the next few videos. On our way out, some nice hippies pointed out that there's this cool moth here. A couple of cool, look at this one. Look at that cool little moth. Interesting markings. Look at that guy. Big. There's other weird, bunch of different bugs around here. Pretty sick. We're home. Went through my opals, and out of all the digging I did, 8 hours pretty much of pretty strenuous digging, me and David, we came out with this little bit of opal, and we found a slightly opalized log that had more jasper in it than opal. Got a couple of chunks out of it, but it's like really common opal. It's very dark though. It's black Nevada, but it has no fire. But we were gifted. Don't know the guy's name. He's running the place up there. He gave us a couple of already kind of pre-worked pieces. He said there might be some fire in them. I'm not sure. This is the best piece, I think, that I found so far that might have some hidden fire in it. I don't know. It might not even be opal, but we'll find out after I work it. We'll see what I got. Pretty much trying to show everybody that all the YouTubers that can go out there and dig up a whole bunch of real precious, you know, beautiful opal, you know, you see a bunch of videos of what comes out of that mine. That's not typical. What's typical is what I found. So don't get your hopes too far up, but you know, it's always a gamble. Someday, keep going out there, you might find the big one. And that's it for Nicky Boy. Don't forget to play Raid Shadow Legends.